Good morning, Renegades. I hope that you are doing marvelously well. My name is Apollo 22, and we're on Harmonic Defiance, broadcasting live from Detroit, Michigan. I hope everybody is doing well out there. We're going to change it up a little bit. Oh, the time when I started was 9:33:33. 9:33:33 if anybody needs those numbers to plug into anything that you're working on today. Um, the While I was meditating, the Federation was like, we want you to kind of tell people what harmonic defiance means to you and why you go hard as hell on some of these things that are really, if you listen to some of my videos, I'm sure that you're shocked. Like, oh my God, I've never heard a Synod Master talk like that. Or that can't possibly be in alignment. One, everything is in alignment now, except for the evil, and the evil needs to get out. Um, if you are, and this is coming directly from council. Now, I also have to remind everybody that I don't channel a particular person that's on that council because I sit next to the everybody there. So if you're tuned in to Ashtar or Bashar or any of that, and if you're a renegade of light in the Galactic Federation, you literally are at that table. So you don't have to channel anybody but your higher consciousness, and your higher consciousness isn't a channel, it's just part of you that's in living in those dimensions. So that's completely up to you. You could turn on the camera and just start talking. You can turn on the camera and know that you're actually bringing in messages from the council. There are people all over the place. There are people channeling Christ. There are people channeling Buddha. There are people channeling. It's all one. So it doesn't matter how you're getting the message as long as you're fed and it does something to you, awakens something inside of you, and you're able to put some of these pieces together and continue on your journey. It is really a very uh, it's a crazy time right now with energy going up and down, and there's just a lot. There's a lot of darkness that still has to be released or quarantined, or just say get out. Okay, so what is harmonic defiance? Harmonic defiance is literally working in harmony to defy the dark. Working in harmony with the higher consciousness on the ninth, 12th, 6th dimension areas, fifth dimension. Okay, it is literally working in higher consciousness to really say that we don't want the dark anymore. Now, is there times that you go into battle? Absolutely, but it's a spiritual battle now. It's not like we're going out with AR-15s or we need to do something like that. No, it's always been a battle of principalities and powers, and we haven't been on in so long that ultimately, it came out in the carnal, but we're really fighting in the spiritual realms, and that's a lot of what harmonic defiance is. It's literally using the collective conscious to skirt dirt out. And the way that this works is that as you discover things as you're going through your life, that gets uploaded. And then the collective conscious takes your experiences and can plug it into their experiences. It's not like they're saying, oh, Fannie Mae over here had this thought. It doesn't work like that. It's not like a direct connection. What it is that you will find yourself in a situation and then you'll find yourself having the answer. You may automatically know that this is something that you got from your higher self or you got from the Galactic Federation, which is your higher self. Um, However it comes to you, all of a sudden, you know how to solve that problem. The other big thing is when you're working on something very complicated, this is more for the professional people that are out there that might tune in or breeze by, and it's hard, and you go home and you sleep on it, and then the next day you got your answer. So what's happened, you go to sleep unconsciously, you go up and play in your Akashic tables, and literally you can bend time, space, physics, everything like that. When I was a mechanic in my younger years, there'll always be that bolt on the backside of the engine, right, that you had to reach up around and kind of get like that, right? And I could spend hours and hours and hours trying to get that one little tiny bolt in and be so frustrated and tired. And then time's up, you gotta go home. And then the next day you come in and it's like boop. It's like, wow, right? You're all set thinking that this is gonna suck. How you gonna do this? Thinking that, oh man, I might just pull the engine back out of this thing. No, it's literally us working our subconscious. So harmonic defiance literally means working in harmony, in defiance of the evil forces, in defiance of child slavery, in defiance of pedophiles, in defiance of world domination through the 1% and the hoarding of wealth, the defiance of polluting Mother Earth on a level that's never been seen before, and the people, the that stuff. So that's what that is. So wherever your fight is, literally you're in harmonic defiance, again, working together, but also harmonic. So you're grabbing those frequencies, and those frequencies are going out in harmony with the collective conscious. So no matter where you're at in the world, as long as we're on this level, we are actually fighting that spiritual battle through harmonic defiance, and that's what that means. Okay, cool day. Why the collective wanted to say, why am I hard as hell? If you watch some of my other videos, like Sunday Service, and I am cussing up a storm, fucking this, that, get the hell out of here. And there are not spiritual teachers that are teaching that way on the planet right now. And I'm not really sure why, because we do have a masculine side. It is a very, very, very strong masculine side. The twin flame and the female were supposed to be in balance, and I can tell you that since I've invited my twin flame to join me subconsciously and in the dimensions that we realm, it's made quite a bit of difference in my rhetoric, but it's also in some ways made me harder because I understand all of her past lives and all of my past lives. And there is zero tolerance for what happened here. There's zero tolerance for that. Now, we don't kill. We don't blow up stuff. Why would we blow up stuff? We know that if we kill, we're actually killing ourselves. We are one. We know if we blow up the earth, we're blowing up ourselves, okay? We are one. We're all connected. So to harm somebody, treat thy neighbor as thyself, the golden rule, you start getting out of alignment with that, ultimately you're killing yourself. And that's just flat out. So right now the collective is definitely saying, like, there is an influx of female energy, and what's happening is, like, even the guys are taking more of the female energy to bring these messages from the Federation, when there actually is a renegade class out there, whether it be female or not, it's not gender based, that right now are going out of their heads, and they're seeing hellfire and fury, and they're in battles, and they're wrecked because they don't understand all that. And when they try to do, it's not clicking for them, and there's a lot of anger. So the anger is going up and down like this in the ranks, and the insanity is going up like down in the ranks. And the reason for that, some of you may be in relationships where there's anger, but they're enlightened individuals, and there's like, I'm fighting this battle, and I know I'm fighting this battle. I can see it. I'm dying all over again. And this is the masculine energy that needs to be harnessed in unison, not only with the collective, but with themselves, to know that, yeah, man, you actually went through that battle. You went through the battle. You've defended your twin flame thousands of times in distant galaxies, because to keep up with what's happened on Earth, we've ultimately, it started. It didn't start here, the battle that we're fighting. So Renegades of Light had to go any place in the galaxy, just go in there, and we had to kick ass, and we took no fucking names, because, and they have no right to this creation. They have no business here. And the way, because we're free will, the way that we do is we hold people accountable. But we had to fight. We had to fight. And so with all this feminine energy in here, it's hard to balance, because the dark forces, the people that are really super dark, know that the masculine energy related to the collective and stuff like that is not powerful right now, and they still kind of run roughshod. Now, there's a lot of things changing, and they are running their asses off. The darkies are run dark force, dark t-shirts, whatever you would call it. They are running. Okay, these are people that are fallen, the fallen angels. All of your celestial beings, all of your renegades of light, like my class, the Pleiadians, which I'm related to, the Syrians that I'm related to, everything. And we've blown up stuff like Atlantis and Lumeria. That wasn't a natural disaster. We had to sink it, So when you come into remembrances like that and you're masculine, you're supposed to get pissed off. And you're supposed to be hard. We are manly men, and that those are aspects of our personality that we should not give up because we're enlightened. Being enlightened means that we're connected. We're connected to that. And yeah, I am a man. And the people that are going to be attracted to me, my twin flame, they love the fact that I'm an alpha male. And you should love the fact that you're an alpha male too. And you should open up a can of whoop ass on them motherfuckers that really plundered Earth, and you know who they are. And how do we do that? Well, I talk about it all the time. You vote them out. You make sure we got people that are consciously raising and making people's lives better. If you're in a position of power, change your tune. Turn your company around. Make it more collective. Share your wealth. Okay, that's a really big one. You have to share. You have to make it fair and equitable. You can't say, 1 for you and 10 for me anymore. Okay, it's not 50-50 if you own the company, but it damn should be 20% or 30% to your employees, and you keep the rest, and you grow it and you make that business plan work. But male-dominated stuff, and male, when I say male-dominated stuff, I say this all the time, is that literally you can be a female and be just as dominant, okay, and have those same things. So masculine energy is not bad at all, and we need to balance it, because when we balance it, there's like absolutely no room for the dark people that are practicing these dark arts and controlling humanity and stuff like that. It literally is, you come together like this, and you blend those things, and you got somebody like me that's going like, fuck that, there's no way in hell. And then I fight. I went out. I protested. I was with the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU. They gave me a big plaque. I says, you can't do that to old people. You can't kick them out of their houses. You can't shut off people's water. Okay? And it literally was, what do we say? No justice, no peace. Okay? And be irate about it and still be a warrior. It's not like, we need to bring all this love in here. No, those people don't deserve the compassionate kind of love that we have to offer them, especially if you're turning off water to kids and old folks and all that. And that's, well, thank God that started to turn around a little bit in Detroit. And a lot of things are starting to turn around across the world. But that really is it. And that masculine energy balancing with the feminine energy. And I mean, I'm talking hardcore masculine energy that been in the battle, has been torn up, that half out of their minds like I was in my, coming through my intergalactic PTSD is what I call it, intergalactic PTSD. Coming through all of that and then coming down to, and then going back as a renegade like, oh no, listen to Bringers of Dawn. And it just took me to all these different battles, all these different places where I've been mission commander for a long time, and on some of these things I'm just an old soul is all it is. I mean, and I don't go by that name, I just go by Apollo. So that was really the gist of today's message. That's what they wanted me to talk about, was what is harmonic defiance. It's defiance, but we work in harmony, and that just scatters all their energy. And we need more masculine energy in the collective, in the 3D, and the twin flames coming together, because your twin flame can say, honey, I don't really like that, and then you're gonna go defend her or him vigorously, and that could be, I'm shutting them down, I'm reporting them, the government's got to take action, I'm going to take action, whatever you're going to do, okay? And you really don't have to be that nice about it, especially if they're hurting kids. And so, think about that, what that masculine energy might mean to you in bringing that in. If you are a woman and you're seeking your twin flame, then you probably want to ask that your twin flame has some of those masculine properties, so that when you guys get together, it literally is, he can carry the heavy lifting, because that your protector is there, that your knight in shining armor is there, and they really are those people, that they're in. Now, not everybody is renegade, and your twin flames could be different, and you guys could be that peace and loving couple, and that's wonderful. But this is really for more renegades and people that really want to make, I don't want to say that, people that want to make significant impacts to the grid, but because we see a certain way, everybody does, but because we see a certain way, which is the beauty and majesty of this creation, is that we see a certain way, and we've got it. We know we are all aspects of Prime Creator, of our God, and we attack it. That's, there is no, it's like, no, out, zero tolerance. Oh, you're doing that, out. Oh, you raped a girl that was 9 years old, out. Okay, and you're 40 years old. Some of these souls cannot be saved. Okay, some of these souls are damaged, their DNA is damaged. This is, and as they are purged, if they can't be rehabilitated in the other dimensions, to incarnate on Earth, it's a deportation. Okay, there's a deportation. They go, we get Earth back. So with that, love, light, and wonderful. I went a little bit longer today, but I'm feel compelled to do this. I'm not going to label it a certain way. And I was also told to put my face instead of the big harmonic. So you're going to see a little bit different thing today. But with that, I hope everybody has a marvelous day fighting the good fight. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.